my name is Alieke. I am the founder of Working Remotely and welcome to my home office in Utrecht in the Netherlands. As you might know or might not know, we run a platform called workingremotely.nl. It's a Dutch platform, but it's also available in English. We have a blog where we inspire people about remote work. We give all sorts of tips. Think about destinations for remote work, how to remote work productively and efficiently, all kinds of advice to help you also work remote. We do offer vacancies from Dutch companies and give inspiration on how to find a remote job, which is what everybody these days wants, right? Well, we also have a section on the website where we provide workation accommodations, which are venues which most of them me or my team visited. So we know it has a good workspace, it has good Wi-Fi, it is the right environment to do your work remotely. Next to that, we also organize company trips where a whole company goes abroad with their whole team to work remote for like about a week. It's an amazing job. It's also something I've done for my whole professional career. I organized events, so this was like the perfect match for me. Next to what we do is we create content. Sometimes it can be for hotels or venues, and sometimes it can be for a specific destination, which is of course really nice because my work involves a lot of traveling, my biggest passion. So it's definitely for me a dream job. And the last thing, of course, is we offer online products. You can think about courses, masterclasses, and ebooks. And I will tell you a little bit more about that later. As you might know, remote working is a huge growing market. There is more and more digital nomads all over the world and more people who enjoy the freedom of traveling and combining it with remote working, which is what makes me really happy and also is the biggest reason to inspire other people and inform other people about ways to set up this lifestyle. I've traveled a lot myself. Maybe you can see a little bit of it on my biggest pride. All these markers mark the places that I've already been. And it's quite a lot, but also there's still lots of world to discover and to see. So I always take my laptop with me nowadays and explore the world in the most perfect way, if you ask me. To let you know a little bit more about me, it started with traveling at an early age. I really liked it. I went all over the world, in Europe, but also in Asia, in America, South Africa, name it, and I've been there. And since about 10 years, I became a digital nomad. That started as an employee. My employer was very flexible. He actually hired me on an online job interview while I was traveling in Indonesia. So that was definitely a good start of knowing my desires in the type of work I do. And that quickly became the perfect setting for me. I discovered that traveling and working is the way life should be for me. I have the freedom to go everywhere. My job just continues. I am productive. I am efficient. I deliver the right quality. So that made me really happy. And I started sharing my experiences in a blog online. I'm very active on LinkedIn and on Instagram. Started sharing my inspiration and got a lot of questions. How do you do this? How does it work? I want to do this too. Can you help me? So then it started with the website workingremotely.nl to give all that information and to share blogs with practical tips and also advice to people how to start building a remote lifestyle. So that's what I've been doing now for 3 years full time with Working Remotely. Not only me, but also I have a great team of colleagues I work with. Some of them are specialized in marketing, others in sales, others in organizing the company trips. And I love it. It's the way I love to live my life. I can work wherever I want. I have the right people surrounding me to get the platform to the next level. So as you might see and notice, it makes me really, really happy. We also set up multiple ways of earning an income online, a passive income, which is of course as an entrepreneur quite important, and definitely when you want to combine it with traveling. But I tell you more about this in the ebook, and that was actually the information I wanted to share with you. We just launched a new ebook. It's called Find Your Remote Job, because that's definitely the number one question we get asked every single day. I get DMs, emails, hey Alieke, can you help me? I want to find a remote job. Well, now there finally is a way to help you, because we've put all the information, all the knowledge in this ebook. It consists of about 20 pages with 5 chapters. The first chapter is about the right skills. Think about the soft skills you need, but also about the jobs. What kind of jobs can you do remote? Which jobs are popular for this? We'll tell you all about that. Next is the platforms, of course, the international platforms where you can find these jobs. And also other ways of searching for a remote job. Of course, it's not the only way to just visit the international platforms, but I'll tell you all about that in the ebook. Next, we're gonna look at your situation, because there's multiple ways of working remotely. It can be fully remote, but it can also be like a part-time digital nomad. That's sort of what I call myself, because I do live in Utrecht and I have no desire to fully move to another country, but I do want the freedom to travel every now and then, or maybe combine working with a holiday and extend my stay. So there's all types of ways to do this, and you need to figure out what way suits you best. And of course, the next big thing is thinking about what kind of job do you want. Do you want to have an employer, so you have a little bit more safety? And there's plenty of employers that are flexible in the way that you work, so you don't need to be at the office, or they give you the freedom, for example, to travel for a couple of weeks per year to work remotely, aside from a holiday, of course, which is something completely different. So I'll tell you more about that method. And also, of course, I'll tell you more about working remotely as an entrepreneur, like me, with digital products, ways to make an income online. Next in the chapter 4 is networking, which is crucial for working remotely, as well online as it is offline, because you need to build a strong network and able to get these opportunities. And last is chapter 5 with examples. Since I've been fully into the world of remote working, I also know a lot of people that do this, and these people are inspirations as well. For example, there's someone traveling in a camper van through Europe. How does he do it? How does he make an income? There's someone that convinced his employer that she can work abroad, and it worked perfectly. And now she's traveling the world, and she's been on a tropical island for more than a year. All these examples, I've put my top 10 inspirations in a list, and I'll share them with you, so you can also learn from them and get inspiration from their way of living. So I hope this ebook will help you find your remote job, gives you the right advice, the right information, the right tips to get this going. And just remember the final thing, take the first step. I used to be in an office too, in the Netherlands, and it was not the way I wanted. I wanted to change it, but the only way to change it is to do it. And if it goes wrong, I mean, how wrong can it go? You learn from every single mistake you make, and it's a process. Just take the first step, and then you will know all doors will open for you. And if you take the first step, others will follow. So buy the ebook and get inspiration and get on your way. Get your suitcase, put your laptop in, and start living a remote lifestyle.